What do you mean by heating effect of electric current? When an electric current passes through a conductor, the conductor becomes hot after some time and produces heat. This is called heating effect of electric current. If you touch a bulb which was used for a long duration, you will feel heat. Generally, a source of electrical energy can develop a potential difference across a resistor which is connected to that source. This potential difference constitutes a current through the resistor. For continuous drawing of current, the source has to continuously spend its energy. A part of the energy from the source can be converted into useful work, and the rest will be converted into heat energy. Thus, the passage of electric current through a wire results in the production of heat. This phenomenon is called heating effect of electric current. This heating effect of current is used in devices like electric heater, electric iron, etc. We are going to derive equation for Joule's law of heating. By Ohm's law, we know that V equal to I into R. Let's consider equation number 1. We know that from the definition of electric current, I equal to Q by T. Then Q equal to I into T. Let's consider this as equation number 2. Let I be the current flowing through the resistor of resistance R. V be the potential difference across the resistor. The charge is Q. The work done in the moving charge Q across the end of the resistor with the potential difference V. Therefore, V equal to VQ. This energy spent by the source gets dissipated in the resistor as heat. Thus, the heat produced in the resistor is H. H is nothing but work done. The work done that should be equal to V into Q. We know the value of V and Q from the equation 1 and 2. Substitute these two values in the equation. Now we get H equal to I square into R into T. This is known as Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating states that heat produced in any resistor is directly proportional to square of the current passing through the resistor. Heat produced is directly proportional to the resistance of the resistor. And also heat produced in any resistor is directly proportional to the time for which the current is passing through the resistor. The heating effect is used in many home appliances like electric iron, electric toaster, electric oven, electric heater, etc. In all these appliances, nichrome wire is used as heating element. What is nichrome? It is nothing but it is an alloy of nickel and chromium. It is used as the heating element because of the following reasons. Nichrome alloy has high resistivity. It strongly opposes the flow of charges through it. And also it has a high melting point, so it bears high heat without melting. And it is not easily oxidized too. Because of this reason, in most of the electric appliances, nichrome is used as heating element. Fuse wire is also the application of heating effect. The fuse wire is connected in series in an electric circuit. When a large current passes through the circuit, the fuse wire melts due to Joule's heating effect. Hence, the circuit gets disconnected. Therefore, the circuit and the electric appliances are saved from any damage. The fuse wire is made up of material whose melting point is relatively low. In electric bulbs, a small wire is used known as filament. The filament is made up of a material whose melting point is very high. When current passes through the wire, heat is produced in the filament. When the filament is heated, it glows and gives out light. Usually, tungsten is the commonly used material to make the filament in bulbs to produce heat and light energy. Electric power is defined as the rate of doing work or rate of spending energy. Similarly, the electric power is defined as the rate of consumption of electrical energy. It represents the rate at which electrical energy is converted into some other form of energy. The work done W to move the charge across the ends of the conductor is given by the equation W equal to VIT. We know that power equal to work by time. Substitute work in power equation. We get VIT by T. T and T getting cancelled. Finally, we get the mathematical expression for power, that is P equal to V into I. The SI unit of electrical power is watt. Thus, 1 watt is the power consumed when an electric device is operated at a potential difference of 1 volt and it carries a current of 1 ampere. A larger unit of power which is more commonly used is kilowatt. Electricity is consumed both in houses and industries. Consumption of electricity is based on two factors: amount of electric power and duration of usage. Electrical energy consumed is taken as the product of electric power and time of usage. For example, if 100 watt of electric power is consumed for 2 hours, then the power consumed is 100 into 2 equal to 200 watt hour. Consumption of electrical energy is measured and expressed in watt hour, though its SI unit is watt second. In practice, a larger unit of electrical energy is needed. This larger unit is called kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour is otherwise known as 1 unit of electrical energy. 1 kilowatt hour means electric power of 1000 watt utilized for 1 hour. Domestic electric circuits. The electricity produced in power station is distributed to all the domestic and industrial consumer through overhead and underground cables. The following diagram shows the general scheme of domestic circuit. The first stage of the domestic circuit is to bring the power supply to main box from a distribution panel such as transformer. The important component of main box are a fuse box and a meter. The meter is used to record the consumption of electrical energy. The electricity is brought to house by two insulated wires. Out of these two wires, one wire has a red insulation called live wire. The other wire has a black insulation called neutral wire. The electricity supplied to our house is actually an alternating current having an electric potential of 220 volt. Both the live wire and the neutral wire enter into the box where the main fuse is connected with the live wire. After the electricity meter, these wires enter into the main switch, which is used to discontinue the electricity supply whenever required. After the main switch, these wires are connected to live wires of two separate circuits. One is 5 ampere rating, which is used to run electric appliances with low power such as tube lights, bulbs, fan. Another one 50 ampere rating, which is used to run electric appliances with high power rating such as AC, refrigerator, electric iron. It should be noted that all the circuits in a house are connected in parallel so that the disconnection of one circuit does not affect the other circuit. One more advantage of the parallel connection of circuit is that each electric appliance gets an equal voltage. MCB, miniature circuit breaker. It is a switching device which can be activated automatically as well as manually. It has a spring attached to the switch which is attracted by an electromagnet when an excess current passes through the circuit. Hence, the circuit is broken and the production of appliances ensured. The MCB will disconnect the circuit in the event of overloading. What is overloading? Overloading happens when a large number of appliances are connected in series to the same source of electric power. This leads to a flow of excess current in the electric circuit. When the amount of current passes through a wire exceeds the maximum permissible limit, the wires get heated to such an extent and fire may be caused. This is called overloading. When a live wire comes in contact with a neutral wire, it causes a short circuit. This happens when the insulation of the wire gets damaged due to temperature change or some external force. Due to short circuit, the effective resistance in the circuit becomes very small, leads to the flow of large current through the wire. This results in heating of wire to such an extent fire may be caused. In domestic circuit, third wire, earth wire, which is green, connected appliances to metal electrode which buried into the earth. This wire provides a low resistance path to the electric current. This sends current from appliances to earth when live wire accidentally touch the metal body of appliances, and this will serve as protective conductor and save us from electric shock. An LED bulb is a semiconductor device that emits visible light when an electric current passes through it. The color of the emitted light will depend on the type of materials used. With the help of the chemical compounds like gallium arsenide and gallium phosphide, the manufacturer can produce LED bulbs that radiates a red, green, yellow and orange colors. LED bulbs are used in displays in digital watches, calculator, traffic signals, decorative lights, etc. A 7-segment display is the display device used to give an output in the form of numbers or text. It is used in digital meters, digital clock, microwave ovens, etc. It consists of 7 segments of LEDs in the form of the digit 8. These 7 LEDs are named as A to G. An extra 8th LED is used to display a dot. These are the merits of a LED bulb. In a LED bulb, there is no filament, so there is no heat production. When compared with fluorescent light, LED bulb require low power. It is not harmful to the environment. A wide range of colors are available, and it is low in cost. And mercury toxic materials are not required to manufacture LED bulb. LED television is one of the most important application of a light emitting diode. An LED TV is actually an LCD TV with LED display. The first LED television screen was developed by James P. Mitchell in the year 1977. It was a monochromatic display. In the year 2009, Sony introduced first commercial LED television. LED TV has brighter picture quality. It is thinner in size and it uses less power and consumes very less energy. Its lifespan is more and LED TV is more reliable.